Messaging service allows you to send a message from one server to all of the other active servers in your game. And this is really useful if you want to, for example, have a trading system or a global server messaging system, because you can send an update of some kind to all of your running servers. Maybe you even want to kick off a live event. So to use it is quite simple. You can only use it on the server because it's for sending messages between servers. So in a server script, we're just going to get the messaging service like this. And to publish a message, all you have to say is messaging service publish async. And what that will do is it will obviously publish a message, but we have to firstly have a topic, and a topic is just almost like a identifier, so we can listen to specific topics. For example, we could have a topic called live event, okay, and then the data that we could send in our message could be a table, for example, and in that table we could have, a name, I'll just call it test event, duration, how long we possibly want it to last for. So that could go in our table, and that would get published to this specific topic. And then we could set up a listener for this topic, which would listen out for when we publish to this specific topic, and then we could read the message. So to listen out for one of these topics, you can say subscribe async, and this will listen to the topic that we give. So when the live event topic gets pinged or published from another server, we can pick that up and we can actually execute the code inside of this function. And since we know that the message will get passed to this function, this table, we can read that message by saying message.data. And message.data is going to be this table. So we could print message.data.name, for example, and that would print out test event. So let's just do a task.wait of around 5 seconds here, so that we can firstly set up our subscribe async listener, and then after 5 seconds we're going to publish to our live event topic. So let's click on run, and we'll just wait 5 seconds and see what happens. Now, I forgot to mention that this doesn't work in Studio. It only works in live servers. So if you were to head into a live game, just like I have here, you'll see that the test event has printed out. And let me just show you, because if I use the command bar down here to send another message to our topic, so I can say messaging service publish async to, what do we call it? I think we called it live events. Live events, let me just check. Okay, just live events. So if we publish, name equals test, like this. Let's see. Oh, forgot to close my string. There we go. You can see it prints out test. And it's really, really fast. It's delivered that message to all of the running servers within a fraction of a second. So it's really, really quick, and it's really great for sending messages to all servers, because if I had, say, 500 servers open, then this message would get sent to all 500 servers straight away. So it's really fast, really, really instant communication between servers. So what is a potential use case here? Well, let me show you. Imagine you had an admin panel and you wanted to ban a player from your game, but they are currently playing your game, but you don't know what server they're in because you have thousands of servers. Well, what you could do is you could create a topic called ban, and you could publish this topic whenever you want to ban the user, and you could give their user ID. So we'll say 14943069, which is mine. And then when we intercept this ban topic using subscribe async, we can check to see if the player is actually in our server. And if we check every single server, we'll eventually find the user. So we can get their user ID from the message by saying message.data.user ID. If there's no user ID for some reason, then we'll just return an end, and then we can see if they're in the game. So we could say game.players get player by user ID, and if not in game, then we'll just return end. But if they do exist, then we can say, well, we'll call this player because it will be their player object that we find, and we can just say player kick. And you could even give a message saying you have been kicked by an admin remotely, and we could put the message in there. Okay, and let's just publish the game, and I'll show you this from in-game. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this code and I'm just going to copy it so that it doesn't run automatically. We're going to just have the subscriber sync, and we're going to run from the command bar the publishing of that topic. So let's go to the server command bar, and we'll just paste it in. We're going to publish to the topic saying I want to kick my user, and oh, we need to just get the messaging service, my bad. Down here, game, get service, messaging service. So if we run this, there we go. I've been kicked by an admin remotely. So that is how you use the messaging service. Really powerful tool to send messages and other data between servers. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more tutorials. Let me know what tutorials you'd like to see in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.